Sonic the Hedgehog. As a child, I loved this game. I loved collecting rings. I loved the rush of hitting down on the control pad right when you went through a loop and watching Sonic roll into a little ball and spin dash through it. It was just amazing. It was awesome. And this series began with one of the simplest, just most elegant, good freaking ideas and vomited so hard all over it that nobody even knows what it is now. I mean, seriously, ask someone, what's a Sonic game? What makes a Sonic game? And they'll probably tell you either it's a game about going really fast, or I don't even know. I don't know. Or it's about a blue thing running really fast. That's all it is. We don't know. But it's not even about going fast. That's not what it's about. Look at the first Sonic the Hedgehog game. If this were a game about going fast, then the levels would have far less obstacles. There wouldn't be spikes or robots or ramps, because ramps just slow your forward momentum if you're just trying to go fast. If that's all as you run into it, you're like, oh, I can't go fast anymore. Sonic is a far more sophisticated game than just going fast. So, Sonic is a platforming game about exploration where the option to build considerable momentum was carefully thought out and implemented as an incentive for doing well. Because it's not fun to press a button to go faster! It's just not. No one cares about just going fast. It's boring. Could you imagine a racing game where the path was just straight and you just pressed the button to be at top speed at all times? No, because that would be stupid. Well, that's what you're doing in modern Sonic games! Sonic got its roots in carefully crafted level design that allowed you to build momentum and power through a level because you were good enough to build that speed. There were ramps that you couldn't just speed through. Not at their base level anyhow. You had to make sure you kept your momentum or the ramp would be the same as a speed bump. I don't know what to do. That's why in Sonic 2 they added spin dashing. It was really awesome because it helped you get out of the things when you messed up. And so it wasn't as brutal. But anyway, back to Sonic 1. Sonic was also about exploring a world. You jumped over spikes, you didn't hit the backwards spring, you managed to go fast, you weren't privileged to do so. You gathered rings, which were a really awesome health bar, because you gathered a whole bunch of them, but every time you got hit, you lost all of them and had a chance to collect some, and as long as you had one, you were good. But if you got to the end of the level with at least 50, the big ring appeared, and it was awesome. You were like, oh, look, the big ring, and you try to jump through, and you miss. You miss. Like, if you got in it, then you got to play a little mini game, which was kind of cool. Like, it's actually probably the best part of the game, as far as design goes. But anyway, this is back to the regular part of the game. The first Sonic game didn't actually keep these tropes all the way through. It wasn't really until Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles that these things were solidified and perfected. But we're not talking about those games today, so let's see what they did wrong. Level 2! You get to the second level and there's just pipes and there's slow platforms and just chain metal bear trap things falling out of the ceiling that just trying to kill you. And you gotta wait on everything, and you're Sonic and you're supposed to be going fast. And you're trying to do jumping and careful platforming, but it's a Sonic game. Sonic has no idea what type of game it wants to be. And that is evident past the first level. It was like they just really wanted to put Nintendo in its place, so they just threw something out, but they only had one good level designed. The rest of them were just trying to be like Mario. Concepts that they perfected in later games, but this game is a mess. Which is kind of an analogy for all of the Sonic series. It started strong. It finished disgustingly. But do I still have fun playing this game? Yeah! I still enjoy it, even if it's not as good as I remember. I think it's because Sonic still has charm, and it's still on the right path, and I know they've perfected this gameplay, and I move on to Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles! Yeah! And I really like them. Those games are good. You should play them. And this one's just, it's not bad, but it's not good either, because it's a mess. It's a freaking mess. It's gross. Someone needs to clean this up. If they had gotten it right, we would have more 3D games like this. Oh, wait, there aren't any good 3D Sonic games. What? What? Oh!